Grace and peace be unto you all, my sisters and my brothers. But here we go, moving right on for the sake of my time. Let him who glory in this, that he who understands knows me, that I am the Lord. Coming from Jeremiah, the 9th chapter, verse 24. The name of this sermon is called Knowing God Personally. Knowing God personally. It's one thing to know about God, but it's quite another to know him personally. See this passage, it says the distinction applies when we consider some of God's attributes. The thought that God is present everywhere is very staggering. He's everywhere. But to be aware of his presence in times of need brings comfort and hope. The thought of God knows everything is mind-boggling. But to have the confidence and the reassurance that no detail of our lives escape his attention, it is a joy. It is to enjoy a peace that endures through every trial that we go through. The thought that the Lord is all-powerful makes us marvel at his greatness. We'll be in awe of the splendor of his greatness, of his power. But to have him actually working us and through us, for this encourages us to relax in his mighty arms. We can rest assured. The thought that God never changes is reassuring. It is a profound truth. But to commit ourselves to the care of this never-changing one, who is God, is to notice the stability of his faithfulness. Know the stability of his faithfulness. The thought that God is love, is a wonderful contemplate. But to know him as a loving Redeemer through personal faith in his Son, Jesus Christ, which brings the joy of sins, or our sins are forgiven. The writer of Psalms 96 knew God. He knew God, which is David. That personal relationship was reflected in his word. His heart poured out through praise. He longed for others to know the Lord and worship him as well as he did. Do you know God personally? It's asking you a question. Do you know God personally? If you don't know him, you should get to know him personally. And then if you do know him, does it show in your life? Does it show in your life if you know him? It should show in your life if you know him. Sing praises to God who reigns above, the God of all creation, the God of power, the God of love, the God of our salvation. Knowing about God is fascinating. Knowing God personally is life-changing. I'm going to read that again. Knowing about God is fascinating. Knowing God personally is life-changing. The name of this sermon is called Knowing God Personally. If you don't know him yet, I pray that you get to know him. God bless you.